Hey guys, welcome back to Will's Firewood. In case you guys have been wondering where we're at, we just had two hurricanes back to back. We had Helene and Milton. I'm sure you guys probably heard about it on the news, but Helene had a lot of flooding issues down here, really messed up the beaches, and a lot of people got flooded. A lot of damages, a lot of loss. I'm fortunate here where I'm at, I don't have to worry about flooding. I am pretty close to the river, but it doesn't really flood like that here. So, and we had Milton. We had the eye pass right over top of us, and that was a pretty good storm for here. There's a lot of damage, a lot of loss around here, but that's what we've been doing, tree work, 7 days a week. Haven't really had a break, but like I said, new guy Doug's over here splitting on the 40-ton. Got a big old pile of oak right here. Most of this is after the storm. I had some of it sitting here before the storm. Got some hickory finally. That dead hickory right there was from before the storm, but that little bit of fresh hickory on the top is from the storm. I get the pile built back up. Let Doug over here hard at work. Got a little pile of oak over here. As you can see, I still haven't really cleaned up my yard all the way from the storm. A neighbor's oak tree had a big limb fall out and bust through my fence, which is not a big deal, but if I still had dogs, I would have already had that fixed, but I haven't really even paid any attention to it. Working 7 days a week, I haven't really had time to do anything for myself. Got this little pile of oak over here. I need to get as much oak as I can split so I have more room to store it. That pile over there needs to be gone as soon as possible so I have more staging room. Yard's still a mess. Cleaned up the front mostly, and still got some storm debris laying around here, some brush I've been burning. I chipped most of it, me and Doug did, and still got some more to burn. Smoky little scrap fire going here. Green oak on top, that's why it's not burning very good. Had some pretty big limbs fall out over here. I've cut most of it up. There was a big limb laying right there. Fell out of the top of this tree. Pretty good sized limb, broke off of it. Had several branches break and make a mess. I need to burn this fire pit, but I have to have enough time to be here to watch it. So I haven't had time to do that, but I need to get this burnt so I have more room for scraps. So this is Apine Mountain, folks. Still have those couple pieces of cedar laying here. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with them. So you guys, a lot of you guys are probably from up north. You're not familiar with what apine is. This is Australian pine. This all came from the beach. Australian pine only grows by the salt water. Only grows by the beaches. There's another tree that grows in the ditches here. They grow inland. They grow by the river, and sometimes they're just inland, but rarely. Those are New Zealand pines. They all grow right next to each other. Shoot up a bunch of little saplings right next to them. The bigger trees, nothing really grows underneath of a New Zealand. But this is all Australian, which is really good wood. This is probably the best wood in Florida. The hardest the hardest, densest wood that I know of. I've been doing tree work for 20 years, so I don't really think there's a better hardwood, honestly. Don't let the name fool you. It doesn't have any sap in it. It's called a pine because of the needles. That's why it's called a pine tree. But it's classified as a she oak, like an ironwood. A little piece of Australian pine is super heavy. I mean, really heavy. Big old piece right there. Got a lot of nice firewood here. Very fortunate to have this. If you guys watched the last video, had some trouble with the 2228, and I reached out to Easton Made, and the guy emailed, told me he was going to speak with Andrew Easton, and they said that they're gonna build a new machine, deliver it, and take the old one back. So that's what you call customer service right there, folks. If you want to buy a serious commercial log splitter, give Easton Made a call. If you're in the market for a splitter like that, you know, they could have just you know, sent it to a hydraulic shop, but it had little metal flakes in it from the rod, so I would imagine that those little metal shavings are in the pump and all throughout the hydraulic system. So they are going to make a new one, which is awesome. You know, things happen, guys. Nothing's perfect. So I'll be looking forward to them getting a hold of me and let me know when that thing's coming. This is some really nice wood here. Super heavy, but just trying to touch base and tell you guys where we've been. Basically just been working till dark every day, and the time change didn't help anything, so all I did was slow us down, make us work in the dark more. But anyway, guys, we're gonna have more videos with the 2228 working side by side with the 37D. As you can see, we have a bunch of wood, and we're gonna have a bunch more. That one there was ate up from termites, so no surprise that that twisted and broke. That was about the worst of what I got here for tree damage. The other limb laid out here and was kind of touching the shed, but just, you know, the tips of it didn't do anything to the shed. But yeah, that thing is ate up with termites. That whole center is rotten right there. That's a laurel oak, so no surprise. That's what laurel oaks do. I didn't have any other trees come down, so I got lucky. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Look forward to some new videos. Once this tree stuff slows down again, we'll be back out here. We got a lot of wood to split, and there's going to be a lot more wood coming in. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys on the next one.